First of all, Happy New Year. Happy 2023 to all my subscribers. I wish you the best for this year. I know last year wasn't great. I mean, the economy was probably the worst it's been since 2008. All kinds of records that we would not like to be breaking, record inflation and, bad fiscal spending by the government, all these monies sent to Ukraine, all that stuff that, it's just very unforgiving, and you'll have, of course, the president say, he's done all these great things, but in reality, if you look at the year in contrast to the president prior to him, it was pretty bad. Was pretty bad. But anyway, these are things that we're gonna discuss. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. If you are subscribed to the channel, tell a friend to tell a friend that it's him again. Come to the channel, hit that bell, get subscribed. Get that content that you are likely to get very few places. And of course, I have this Roman god Janus up on the screen because today is January 3rd. This is where this month gets its name from, right? Two-headed god named Janus. One head looks into the past, one looks into the future, which I guess relegates the present to being sort of abstract. In a way that is so, but as a living being, the present is a gift and it's always important, right? Because you live in the current, you live in the here and now. Not saying that you should forget the past, because those who forget their past and their history, you are condemned to make those same mistakes going forward into the future. So, of course, the past isn't. It's important. That is not lost on me. Same goes for February. If you read this right here, 700 BC, second king of Rome, Numa Pompilius changed that, and then January and February to the end of the calendar in order to conform how long it actually takes the Earth to go around the Sun. Two new months were both originally 28 days long. It is lost to history, supposedly, by January acquired more days, though there are various unverifiable hypotheses. At that time, March 1st became New Year's Day, but later in 153 BCE, the beginning of the year was moved to January 1st, right? So the calendar's been messed with, all kinds of things have happened. This is part of the reason that I have this up there, because I think people need to know these things. You go based on assumptions, things are just what they are. Not always. Even March, right? March gets its name from the god of war, Mars, or Aries. It's easy to see if you just invert this M, you have wars, right? And that goes for pretty much the entire calendar. Let me just give you an example. September, October, November, December. Sept, 7. Oct, octagon, 8. Nov, nueve, 9. Dec, decagon, 10. Right? So that should be 7, 8, 9, 10. But somehow on our calendar, it's 9, 10, 11, 12. Another irregularity right there. So again, the reason I'm bringing this out is because there's much to cover on this channel, a lot to do. I have a few things in the works. I do not have them completely banged out in terms of how I want to present them, because I think one thing that is important anytime you present a hypothesis or an argument, you have the evidence to show it. Now, of course, the handlers of this information, they are very careful of it. They are very crafty. It is not always readily available. You have to, get books and all this other kind of stuff to really nail down what it is that you want to say, how you want to say it, and the evidence that you can present. So my intention is to do so. But like I said, this is just a brief intro to say Happy New Year to everybody. And, wish you guys all the best for 2023. And of course, we have to remember how bad 2022 was, for a lot of people. And, pray that this year brings us much better things than the past, right? Moving into each and every day. That's what we have to ask for. Really and truly. So I have a video that I do want to drop. It's actually a topic that I already touched on, so I'm probably gonna drop it with this one. Um, and probably I'll probably do it today. I'll probably drop both of them today. I think that would be fair to just do those two. But yeah, main aim to raise the viewership and the subscription to the channel, obviously. And I always forget to say that I do put support links in the description. I think probably 8 times out of 10 I forget, but they're there. If you ever look at the description and it's not there, it's because I forgot it. But they are in some. I've made sure that I put in some. But I'll get to those things. There are things that need to be fine tuned, and I intend to do so. So in the meantime, like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend that it's him again. Until next time, I'm out.